Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter and I'm here with the flip through of the sewing themed journal. It is all finished. So if you haven't seen videos 1 to 8, yeah, there's 8 in the series. It's a lengthy process, let's just say that. You can find them, they'll be there. I don't think there's a dedicated playlist as yet, but it'll be in like junk journal process videos, whatever, or just, search for my videos. Okay, so what I forgot to do on the last video for the final touch was add this little dangle down the spine. Now it's removable, it's on a lobster clip, so you can take it off if you want. It does come off. I just can't do it left-handed. There. So I just put an eyelet through the top there and then lobster catch through and it dangles down. Now if you want videos on how I made this, there isn't one for this specifically, but we could make something together if you would like. Just leave it in the comments below. But yeah, I've had that for ages and it's just so cute. So I also reconfigured how I tied this, so I had the string, ribbon, whatever, put a hole in this. It was so long, I just sort of went around the back and around the front. So it's a Jiffy bag cover, covered in fabric on the outside, and I stitched on all of these little bits and some buttons. You have lace down the spine, more sewn on strips and patches and whatnot on the back, and then these, I think they're like buckles, aren't they? I just incorporated into the closure. Oh, see what I mean about these threads being so long? And it's chunky. This is, let's see, it's about 4.5 centimeters wide at the spine. It obviously bulges a bit more at the mouth. So I covered the inside with paper. It might have to put a bit more glue there. So I did this paper on the front and back, and then I added this in the middle because it didn't quite go across. So it's a 2 signature journal. It did start as 3, but 2 was too much. So 3 was definitely too much. So I have some stenciling. So I think we did all of signature 1 on camera, and signature 2 I did off camera. Just some tags in the little pocket. Cluster. I loved adding these little poppers. Again, just on some of the pages there's lace trims, doily, little tuck spot, and this was a fabric tag made from the fabric snippet roll. And these are sewn pages with tracing paper over the top. Now tracing paper, I just use it like you would vellum. Another little cluster there. This is a fabric tag. Now it's a double tag, flips up, got all that journal in space. It just sits in a pocket. This was cut out on the Cricut. Little tag. I did go through and add toppers to all of the tags. I think I didn't do that on camera. That was the vintage needle case. That is again a fabric snippet tag. And I just knotted my threads in the centre. I love this one. I just think I love that on the back of it. Another little tag. Cluster. I love these little flowers. They're from the range. I just added like clusters to the centres of the doilies. And these here are actually, I think, from you know when you want a faint stamp impression. So I stamped on a book page first and then I didn't re-ink, I stamped again. Oh, look at the bits of glue there, get rid of it. A little fabric flip with a secret little notepad under it. This was where that happy accident happened. Again, that has come off. Okay, so I will go through and re-glue these bits off camera. In our little spinny outy piece. I think it's because I keep putting stuff in pockets before they are dry. Just stenciling. That's the end of signature 1. This we didn't do together, I don't think. It's been a long time in the process. Little butterflies up there. More butterflies. A little cluster. Some stamping. These were the buttons cut on the Cricut, and this is what I mean by that second stamping. So it's just come out like a very faint line, so you can still write over it. A little tag. I love this. Oh, so this is where I've put like that replica little sewn pouch. I just thought that was cute. And in here, it's just a little notebook made from an envelope. So it's like matchbook style. Comes up. And there's just some pages to write on. And that all gets tucked away under there. In there, behind that belly band. Go! And then that sits behind there like that. So I did a fabric cluster with a button and this doily. Cut a circle out of one of the printed pages. There's the other side of that vintage sewing thing. Another fabric tag from the fabric snippet roll. I do want to make some more of those. Should I make one off camera? Another one? I thought I did, but I don't see it hanging up on the wall. A little fabric cluster. I don't know what they're watching down there, but apparently it's hilarious. I don't know if you can hear on camera, but they're howling. I love this. Just some stamping. That's all that page needed. A doily cluster, another fabric snippet roll tag. So thanks to Tina for that idea. A little cluster. I love this. And it's just got a little... Oh, I forgot. Forgot how much this had in it. So it's got a little pocket there with another tag. And it's got a little flippy notebook. So that was a nice surprise. Another doily tuck spot. The big journaling card in. I love that because that's actual measuring tape. A little cluster. Some stamping again. This eyelet goes all the way through. It's not an eyelet, is it? It's a press stud. Press stud. And then this page again, just some stamping, all it needed. I had some of these flowers left over. And I thought, how cute did they look there? Again, another fabric cluster. A little side pocket. And my sewing machine was acting up, but I've just embraced it. I've just embraced it. And I love that. So that was the negative from something I'd cut out. And I put it back in the scrap straw. When I was going through, I was like, no one can use that. So I just put some printed paper behind it. Another little journaling card. Put these out. Little cluster, some stamping. Little Tucky spot. And this was a tag I had made ages ago in a set of tags. But it was an odd number of tags, so I pulled one out. There, that's what it was from. I hadn't die cut. I'd cut that out on the Cricut. Then we have a little tuck spot and a tag. And then a little flower cluster there. That is it. Done. And then it wrapped around like so. It wrapped around like so. We'll just put a little bow on it, like that, and that is our sewing journal complete. I'm really proud of that. So I still have this signature was the third signature, so I've split that again into two. So I think this is complete, yeah. So that'll be getting the cover, and then there was enough pages left over for another journal, so I'll be waiting on that as well. So what started off as one has ended up as three. Sometimes that's just the nature of the game. So I'm really happy with how this turned out, because I didn't really have any idea of which way it was going when I started out, as you'll probably tell in the videos. But I just think it's so cool. So yeah, it's done, it's pretty. I'm still really dubious about more than one signature, but there's two signatures there to try and stick in as well. I think it'd be easier on a hardback. There was no definite, what's that word, spine. There was no definite spine. That was the thing that was bugging us. And I had chosen the Jiffy bag originally because, so a Jiffy bag, if you don't know what it is, it's just it's these, excuse me, it's these, like, they come in different colours. You can get them brown, white, whatever. And they've got the bubble wrap in them. So I've gone with that because I thought it was going to be really like quilted and puffy by the time I'd sewn on it. It just went really flat. So I was a little bit disappointed with that. But it still has a nice feel to it, even if it is a bit flat. And it's bugging us what on earth I can do with this bit that's left over. I feel like I should be able to make something out of it, but I don't know what. I do think it is just going to end up in the bin. So if you get these, this is a great way to reuse these if you get them in the post. Because I know when I order a lot of stuff they come in Jiffy bags. But this size one I had to get especially. So, and I just love that little lace trim at the bottom as well, even if it was a nightmare. The amount of times it was sewn in here and I had to unpick it. that was my fault. So yeah, pleased with that. I'll probably post pictures of these ones on my Instagram, canny.crafter. I mean, it's just the same thing. Essentially, I just don't know how to do the cover yet. Will it be another Jiffy bag? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Will I try and maybe do a hardback? I don't know. It's going to be a surprise for everybody. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!